Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and today we get to talk about something that I usually don't really talk about here on my channel, but best believe it's definitely an important factor in my whole makeup routine, and that is brows. So Kat Von D recently came out with some eyebrow products, and as soon as I heard that these products were coming out, I knew I was going to pick something up because I am all about that brow life. To me, the brows definitely can sometimes make or break an eye look. They frame the face. Even when I'm not wearing any makeup, trust and believe, your girl gonna have her brows on. Like, it is that serious. So she came out with eyebrow pencils, brow pomade, and brow powder, but I decided to go ahead and pick up the brow pencil and surprisingly the brow powder. Now if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I love a good pencil and I love me a good like brow gel, brow pomade. Not really into the whole powder thing, but I decided to try things a little different. So let's go ahead and get into the demo of me doing my brows, and then I'm going to come back and just give you guys my thoughts. So I had to go ahead and do this brow off camera because this brow hates me. Like, this brow be acting like a little, you know what I mean? So she had to be done off camera. I tell y'all all the time that I pretty much have like no brow. This is what I'm working with. This right here is what I'm working with, and this is what I like to get it up to. So working with this, end up with this. I'm in the middle of a foundation review that I'm hoping will be up before this video, and if it is, I will go ahead and link it. That's the reason why I'm looking a little one note in the face. So I'm going to start off with the signature brow pencil. This is the precision pencil, has a spoolie on one end, which I love. I really cannot do brow pencils that don't come with a spoolie on one end. It just annoys me to no other. And I like this. I've been using this for like the past 2 weeks. So I know that my thoughts on this are pretty solid. So what I have to do is I have to go ahead and just build my brow up. You know how they have Build-A-Bear? I got Build-A-Brow. I like to start below and then just go ahead and form my arch. I give myself the arch that I should have naturally, but I don't. This brow pencil actually has a bit of a slant to it, and I didn't think I was gonna like it for that reason, because I'm just not a fan of the slanted brow tip. I like a more rounded tip for my brow pencil, and I just kind of went into it thinking that like automatically I just knew I was gonna hate it. But it's not like a big slant, and I think that's what causes it to work. Like, the slant is not like a super slant, it's just the tiniest little slant, but it works. I'm going in the front just more in like upward strokes, because that's how my hair grows. My hair grows like straight up in the front, and then it just does its own thing over here towards the end. So I like to go in straight strokes, and then when I get over here, that is when I would do more of like side strokes, more like flicks. You don't want to go too deep when you do your brows, or at least I don't. And then I'm just going to go in with the spoolie side, if I could open it, and brush that up. So these are what my brows look like. Well, this is what my brow looks like just with the pencil alone. And I do think it looks really nice. You can start right here. You do not have to pass go, and you don't have to be extra like me. But I am going to go ahead and add the brow powder because I bought it to go with the pencil and see how it works together. So this is the Brow Struck Dimension Powder. I have it in dark brown. I also have the pencil in dark brown. I don't know if I told you guys that as well. So when you open it on the inside, it comes with a really nice size mirror. The mirror, I think, is actually really useful. And then this is what the powder looks like. And I don't know if it's going to show on camera, but I was really surprised to see that there was like flecks of glitter in the powder, and I was not sure how that was going to end up working. But the one thing I know is that when you apply the powder, you don't really see the glitter. So I think that's what the whole dimensional aspect is. Maybe the glitter is supposed to add like another dimension to it. I'm going to use this no name brush. It's just a regular brow brush with a spoolie on the end. I think Kat Von D did come out with a brow brush that you can use for this, but it's not that serious and it's not that deep. I don't need to spend a whole bunch of money on a brow brush when I have so many already around my house. And I'm just applying that. I'm using the little mirror from here, so I might look a little cockeyed. I feel like when I do tutorials and I'm looking in the mirror, I always end up looking real cross-eyed for whatever reason. So I'm basically just kind of sealing that pencil in with this brow powder. And then I am going to brush that out. Now, because I have been wearing these brow products for about 2 weeks now, this is not necessarily a first impression, but we'll first start with the brow pencil. I do love the fact that the pencil comes with a spoolie on the end. I just cannot deal with brow pencils that don't have a spoolie, because what if I need to just throw this in my work bag or take it to travel? I love the fact that it comes with the spoolie. The whole shape of the brow pencil at first threw me off. You guys aren't going to be able to see, but it has more of like a slanted pointy end, and usually brow pencils like that don't work for me, but I will say that I actually really like this one, and I think the shape of the pencil allows you to just get to every part of your brow. I am going to go ahead and swatch it so you guys can see what the color looks like. So that is it right there, and I do have the shade dark brown, but I do feel like this is a darker shade brown, but personally I really like that. Probably could have went one shade up, but I don't know. I really like for my brows to be a little bit darker, and since I'm swatching, I might as well go ahead and give you guys just a little swatch of what the powder looks like as well. So that is the powder in dark brown. But like I said, I really like the pencil. I've been using the pencil on its own. I think it stays in place. You guys know I work at the post office. There is a lot of movement. There is a lot of sweating. It's been raining a lot. So I've really been able to put to the test the whole like waterproof, sweat-proof aspect of it. And I really like this. It doesn't move. It doesn't budge. It can last me through one of my 12-hour work shifts. So I am really a fan of this brow pencil. Now let's get into the brow powder. The first thing that I noticed off the bat with the brow powder is the fact that it has like little flecks of glitter in it, and I wasn't sure how that was going to work for me, but I guess that just kind of adds to the definition of it, and you don't really see the glitter after you have applied it to your brows. So the glitter wasn't, you know, anything to cause me not to like it. I think this does give, you know, some nice fill-in space to your brows if you're one of those people who likes to use powders to fill it in. I tried using the powder by itself. I did not like the look of it. And for me, when I wore the powder by itself, my brows didn't last all day. I wasn't able to make it through a full shift of work. I had to go back in and touch my brows up. And that's something that I usually don't have to do, and I don't like to do. Like, I'm up at the counter for half of my day, and I need to know that my brows are flawless when I'm talking to customers. But I ended up realizing that just the powder alone, at some point it rubbed off, and that was every time I tried to wear it by itself. The combination of these two together is amazing. I definitely feel like the powder seals the pencil in, if that makes any sense. But although I can use the pencil by itself, I don't recommend using the powder by itself because it just didn't work for me. But together, the finish is absolutely gorgeous. So all in all, I do really like them. And like I said, I'm not one of those people who normally will pick up a powder, but I like this one. I feel like I will continue to use it, just not by itself. I'll just use it in conjunction either with this pencil or another one of my pencils when I just want to fill in my brows. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about this because y'all know how I am about my brows. Like, I'm one of those people, I need products that are going to work, and I would definitely recommend checking out this pencil because I think this pencil is bomb. Like I said, for me, it lasts through a work day, and that is a really really big deal for me. The powder, I wouldn't really recommend it. I think if you're a person who prefers powder over like pomades or something like that and you want to pick it up, go ahead. But if you just like to use powders alone by themselves, I can't recommend this because it just did not last. So that is my thoughts on the new Kat Von D brow products. Hopefully this video was helpful to all of you who've been asking about it. Let me know what you guys think of how my brows are looking. Let me know what you think of the finished product, and if you have any of these and you've tried it out, let us know down below, and that's whether you like or dislike them. And anything else y'all want to tell me, go ahead. You guys know I love and appreciate your feedback. So until next time, bye YouTube.